The story of the fantasy season is Jaxon Smith-Njigba, over 37 fantasy points yesterday, Matthew. He is currently on pace to break Calvin Johnson's single-season receiving yards record.
Yeah, there's not much to say other than, he's the number one wide receiver. It's unbelievable. 7th straight game with 20 or more fantasy points. It's tied for the longest such streak by a player so far this season. He's averaging 119 yards a game. That's his average. Averaging 119 receiving yards per game. I think he gets to 2,000. I think he becomes the first wide receiver. Just Darnold is locked in. It's crazy to me that they don't, I don't know if are they bracketing him and it's just not working?
Right.
I don't understand,
for this to happen every week. There's
every
been
week.
One down week. That's what's nuts about it.
Yeah.
It's every week he gets his.
Yeah, it reminds me of Cooper Kupp in 2021, but the thing is Kupp was playing a ton in the slot and moving around all the formation, and also for a time they had Robert Woods when he was good, and then they had Odell Beckham in the second half of the season. There were guys to take attention off of Cooper Kupp. I don't really get it either, but I think that JSN, his route running is so pristine, his balance is unparalleled, and then just nothing comes off his hands. He is just, it's insane. To me, the crazy thing is the deep ball and the contested ball stuff, because he's not doesn't look like
he's
Randy
not Calvin
Moss.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Randy, he's not this 6'4" guy that you can just out jump
receiver.
He just overcomes it with timing and balance. He's always on balance is the thing that stands out the most.
Yeah.
See his route chart here from Next Gen Stats. He's been doing a little bit of everything at all three levels of the field. There's no reason to think JSN is going to slow down anytime soon. And on the Titans side, though, this was an interesting game, guys, because I think it's the
I also
best.
just want to mention Ken Walker played 61% of the snaps. That's a season high. His snap share has increased each of the past 3 weeks. Charbonnet gets the touchdown. Super annoying, but it just does.
Every week.
Right, but it does feel like at least you're starting to feel better about Walker's usage as it continues to increase. He continues to separate a little bit from Charbonnet to be the lead back of the Seattle Seahawks. I agree with you on this one, though. This is the best I've seen Cam Ward look this year.
You saw some of the unique plays off script that he had in college come into this game. He goes into Monday Night Football as a top 5 quarterback on the weekend. He's QB4 with 24 points. He got running a little bit, got in the end zone on a rushing touchdown, Jay. He doesn't have a lot to work with, although Chimere Dike has been a really nice second half of the season story. But Cam Ward is better than what this situation has allowed him to show.
Yeah, definitely. I think it started against Houston the week before.
Right, it's a couple weeks now.
He needed to march down the field with 2 minutes left and score a touchdown against the Texans to unfortunately cover +5.5, but also to tie the game up, and he did it. And he had a huge third down conversion to Chigakonkwo, which is a perfect throw. He looks more comfortable. This is what happens with rookie quarterbacks as well. You get to the second half of the season, he's coming off of a bye as well, new head coach. He seems to be coming much more into his own, and we'll see if they get him some real receivers next year, then he can continue to trend up.
DK on Fantasy Football pregame was my desperation play. Works out 18% target share. He's had at least a 90% route participation in each of his last 3 healthy games. He's a top 10 wide receiver heading in to Monday Night Football. Of course, he had the special teams touchdown, which helps, but still, it was very solid. Yes, good call that ended up working out. Titans, by the way, play the Jags next. At Cleveland, you don't love, but at San Francisco after that. So 2 of the next 3 for the Titans. Cam Ward, you can see, is potentially a streamer getting into the playoffs. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com. And I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched. Or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.